The House That Remembered. Chapter 1. The Invitation. The letter arrived without warning, slipped beneath the door of Elias Moore's apartment on a rain-soaked October morning. It bore no stamp, no return address, only his name, written in precise, unfamiliar handwriting. He stood frozen for several seconds before picking it up, as though the paper itself might recoil from his touch. Inside, the message was brief. Blackwood House still stands. You were never meant to leave. Come before it forgets you. Elias had not heard that name in over 20 years. Blackwood House lay at the edge of Greyhaven, a town that had slowly erased itself from maps and memory alike. It was abandoned after the fire that never officially happened. As a child, Elias had lived there for exactly 1 year, a year his mind had sealed away like a locked room. By dusk, he found himself driving down a narrow road, swallowed by fog. The house emerged gradually, its silhouette jagged against the sky. Windows stared blindly outward, and the front door hung slightly open, breathing like a living thing. As Elias stepped inside, the door closed behind him with deliberate finality. The air smelled of dust and something older, regret perhaps. The floorboards creaked beneath his weight, but not randomly. It sounded almost responsive. Then he noticed the photographs lining the hallway. They were of him, not just from childhood, but from moments that had never happened. Chapter 2. Rooms Without Time. Blackwood House did not obey logic. Elias discovered this the moment he entered the living room and found it perfectly preserved. Warm light, crackling fireplace, furniture untouched by decay. Yet, when he turned back, the hallway behind him had rotted into ruin. Each room held a fragment of his past, rearranged and distorted. His childhood bedroom contained drawings he did not remember making, violent images hidden beneath childish colors. The study held written in his handwriting, describing events that ended in screams and silence. One entry ended with a single line: "If you leave, the house will keep what you forget." Elias began to hear whispers at night, voices arguing in tones that mirrored his own thoughts. Mirrors reflected him seconds too late or too early. Once he saw himself standing behind him, watching with hollow eyes. The deeper he explored, the clearer it became. The house was not abandoned. It was waiting for him to remember what he had done. Chapter 3. The Fire That Never Burned. The basement door resisted him, as though aware of what lay beyond. When it finally opened, heat rushed upward, not physical fire, but memory igniting all at once. The truth returned violently. There had been another child living in Blackwood House, a boy named Thomas. Thomas had known things. He spoke to the walls, listened to the house, understood it. When Elias tried to leave, Thomas stopped him. They argued. The house listened. The fire was never an accident. The house had fed on fear, on guilt, and Elias had given it both. But Thomas had not died. He had become part of the house. And now, the house demanded balance. Chapter 4. What the House Keeps. At dawn, Elias stood in the entrance hall. The front door opened once more. The house was silent, satisfied. He could leave. But as he stepped outside, something felt wrong. Light, hollow. He realized with mounting horror that his memories were fading. His name felt unfamiliar. His reflection in the car window looked like a stranger. Behind him, Blackwood House stood taller than before. A new photograph appeared in the hallway, a man standing at the door, smiling, and somewhere deep within the walls, a child laughed, finally no longer alone.